Hey, what's going on guys? Troy here with MuscleTactics.com. Super excited to share with you guys my 3 favorite protein bars to get shredded six-pack abs. Now, I did a lot of research before I made this video, and I checked out the ingredient profile of pretty much every single mainstream protein bar, all the top sellers on bodybuilding.com, and all the, the ones they sell in grocery stores and convenience stores and all that good stuff. And it was so hard to find protein bars that I can honestly say will help you get ripped six-pack abs. When it comes down to it, most protein bars are filled with tons of garbage and sugar and fat and artificial fillers and sweeteners. So I had 3 main categories that I looked at when I was trying to figure out a protein bar that could help you guys get ripped six-pack abs. Number 1 is it had to have a low effect on insulin levels. So obviously when you're trying to burn fat, the best way to do this is you want low insulin levels throughout the day. And this is done not by necessarily eliminating carbohydrates together, but by consuming, slow digesting carbohydrates and having lots of fiber in your system. So that was most important. Number 2, obviously, a lot of you guys are on the if it fits your macros lifestyle where, you kind of eat whatever you want, but you keep it under a certain amount. So the most important thing is obviously we need to have a low caloric load for these. So I made sure that these 3 protein bars are under 250 calories. And third and most importantly is they have to obviously taste good. They have to satisfy a sweet tooth craving or satisfy a sugar craving. So I use those 3 categories to figure out the 3 best protein bars to get ripped six-pack abs. So let me dive right into it. The first one is my personal favorite is the Quest bar, and just the effect on insulin. First of all, it's got 1 gram of sugar. It has 25 carbohydrates, or excuse me, this one has 22 carbohydrates. But it has 17 grams of fiber. So when you take the carbohydrates minus the fiber, you get this number considered your net carbohydrates. And this has a pretty big correlation to your insulin level. So it's got really low net carbs and only 1 gram of sugar. It's got 21 grams of quality protein. The protein in here is an isolate and a milk protein isolate. So you got 2 kinds of isolates. It's got almonds. It's got a really nice ingredient profile that isn't filled with fillers and artificial sweeteners and all that added junk. So, and most importantly, they taste really, really good too. These are delicious. They really satisfy, if you're craving a candy bar or have a major sweet tooth. They do an awesome job at satisfying your sweet tooth. So Quest bars at only 180 calories for a cookies and cream Quest bar. Awesome bar for ripped six-pack abs. Number 2, we have Power Crunch, labeled as a protein energy bar. This is my favorite flavor, the peanut butter fudge. And this has 5 grams of sugar, but only 10 grams of total carbohydrates. So this is a really low carb option. It does have 12 grams of fat, but it also has 13 grams of protein and only 200 calories in the entire thing. And these taste really good. They almost remind me of those chocolate peanut butter wafer things. They taste really similar. I can't think of the name of them. I think Little Debbie makes them from back in the day. But yeah, these are the Power Crunch protein energy bars, and they taste really, really, really good. I've tried them all. The wild berry cream one's really good, and the peanut butter fudge one especially. But they really hit all 3 things as far as having a low impact on your insulin, being under 250 calories, and being really, really delicious. And last but not least here, we have a new bar. This is the Gourmet Cheesecake Protein Bar. And what they did is, they're very similar to Quest bars. I don't want to say they copied Quest bar's formula, but what they did is they have the protein blend, which is a whey protein isolate and a milk protein isolate. And then they use their own prebiotic fiber here. So this has 17 grams of fiber as well. It's got a very similar macronutrient profile to Quest bars. So this bar, for instance, has 190 calories, 6 grams of fat, 25 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of protein. So almost identical to a Quest bar. And this is, I've had a few of the flavors. This is the one that I thought was by far the best. This is the chocolate chip cookie dough cheesecake flavor. So it's got low net carbs, just like the Quest bars do. It's under 250 calories and it tastes really good. So I can honestly say that this would be a six-pack abs approved protein bars. Now there are a few other good options. These are the 3 that are just my personal favorites as far as the taste, the macronutrient profile, and the overall quality. but you know, I feel like you could eat these every single day and still maintain six-pack abs, assuming you know you guys are working out and you have a pretty good diet. So 3 great options for shredded six-pack abs. If you guys are looking for the quickest path to rip six-pack abs, head on over to scienceofabs.com. Thanks guys. I want to talk about 3 outside-the-box supplements that are going to help you guys get shredded, get ripped six-pack abs. So I'm not going to be talking about any of the supplements you're probably expecting me to discuss. Not any stimulant-based fat burners,